So today we're going to do an experiment. Consider this kitchen experimental vlog number 1. I've been seeing these videos online where they make rice cakes commercially, like Korean rice cake, tteok. And they use these big machines that are like basically like giant sausage makers. And so I thought, I have the sausage maker attachment for my stand mixer. So I thought, why not try it out, see if it works. And if it does work, then that'd be amazing. I can make rice cakes I can make perfect looking rice cakes really easily. The way this whole thing is going to work is I've got some rice which I've been soaking for about 2 hours. I'm going to take that rice, drain it, run it through a blender to turn it into like a powder, add a bit of water to make like a dough, then I'll steam that dough. I'll run it through the sausage maker a few times to basically what's like kneading it, and it'll like basically mix the dough, make it nice and consistent, get rid of any air bubbles. And then I use this attachment, which is usually you put your sausage skins on here and then it pushes the meat out, but instead I'm just gonna run the rice cake through and see if it just comes out as a long sausage, and then that should be pretty much it, done. So I've got my rice which I've drained out now, and then now I just need to run it through the blender, then run it through a sieve to get rid of any big chunks, and then hopefully we'll end up with like a nice mostly fine powder that we can steam. So I'm just gonna do it little by little, because otherwise I won't get very good blending. So once I've blended the powder, I'm gonna sieve it into here. I'm not gonna use a super fine sieve, but this one should do. This might take a while. Dump this back in, and I'll just repeat this until I get through the whole batch. Okay, I've managed to make it, pretty much all of it turned into a powder, and I think it looks pretty good. It's not super fine, but it's fine enough. First thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of kosher salt. I'll do 2 big pinches. Then I've just got regular cold room temperature water. Just going to add a little bit, mix it in. I'm not trying to get a super wet dough here. We just want it to come together and stay together, because we're going to be steaming this, so it will gain a lot of moisture as we steam it. I might actually pull this out and do it on the bench. Just pull this out. There you go. And it's not that sticky actually. It's like a non-Newtonian liquid. If you hit it, it's hard, but then if you grab it and pull it, it's quite soft. Okay, so that's well mixed together now. So drop that back in and we'll get the steamer ready. I'm going to be using this steaming basket. It's pretty big. And to put it on, we use this. There you go. Got my gas. Let's just test how much water we need. That should be good. My cheesecloth. Put that down. We'll take our dough and just drop it in. Bring these in. Put our lid on. Then steam. First we'll let the water get up to temperature. Once it's boiling, we'll put the steaming basket on. Water's almost boiling, so I'm gonna plop this on. And then let that steam. Cool. I've just checked it and it should be ready now. So let's take this off the heat. So I've got a tray here with some sesame oil on it to stop it from sticking. So I'll just spread that around a bit more, you can see there. And then just roll this out. So now's the fun part. Basically gonna take this and run it through the sausage maker a few times. Hopefully it doesn't gunk up and stick to everything. I'll probably maybe try and get some sesame oil on the inside of this thing. There you go. Let's put the lid on, or the hopper. I'm just going to break this up a little bit. Hopefully it'll cool off a bit faster then. And actually cutting it up into small pieces should help it feed through. I could potentially just completely ruin this. I mean, I know it's easy to clean out, but hopefully this goes well. I'm gonna pour some more sesame oil on it just for more lubrication. And then, as it comes out, well, hopefully if it does come out of here, it should land in here and this should stop it from sticking together too much. So let's give it a shot. Let me just reframe this a little bit. Moment of truth. Start off with some small pieces. And so far it's going in. It's coming out. Look, it's coming out. It's working. This thing is chugging along, but it's working. Look at that. That's so cool. This is only the first pass. I'll probably do maybe 2 more passes. And that's the last piece. I'll wait for that to run through and then we'll go back and run it through again. Let's run it through a second time. First, let's get this thumbnail. Oh, look at that, perfect. Breaking apart a little bit, but that's okay. Take this whole thing, put it in the top, turn it on. And we'll run this one through. Okay, so that's stopped now. For this last run, we'll move the water out of the way, and then we'll do it straight back onto this pan. Put down a fresh coat of sesame oil. And then we'll grab this. Feed it right back through again. looks like we've finished. Just get like a nice coating of sesame oil on that. And wow. You know, I fully wasn't expecting this to work. The fact that this worked so well, I'm honestly blown away. And so from here, all you have to do is just cut it into slices, and then you can make, there you go, tteokbokki. Tastes great. Look at that as well. So good. If you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, because I'm going to be making a lot more YouTube videos now because I have a lot more time because I finished university. And hopefully a lot more will be like this, a lot of experimental food stuff. I'll probably be doing a lot of just ordinary recipes as well. Korean fermentation. I've got some gardening stuff that I want to do as well. So if you're into any of that, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.